Hey guys, this is Keegin with Smokin Gun Worx. Got another cleaning video for the series. This is a Glock 21 45 caliber. We got the Pro Shot standard cleaning kit here. Let's get into it. I use Pro Shot products exclusively. I recommend you do too. Come and visit your #1 Pro Shot dealer, Smokin Gun Worx. And anytime we're working on our guns or looking at them, besides shooting them, we want to clear them, make sure they're empty. To do that, we're going to take the magazine out, visually inspect there's no ammunition present, lock the slide open, look down the chamber and visually inspect that there is no ammunition present there. And we also don't want any live ammunition in our cleaning area or present here. So to begin disassembly, we need to dry fire the firearm. And we're going to remove our slide now. I go overhand with my right hand here. Need to remove this about 1/4 inch rearward. And we're going to depress these 2 buttons downward. That's going to allow the frame to come up off the front. So clear off the front there. We can discard our frame for now. Further disassemble our slide. So our recoil spring has to compress forward and come out just like that. Larger end always towards the front. The barrel is actually going to tilt down and rearward, down out of the slide. So for cleaning, go ahead and start with our barrel. Glock 21 slide is all stripped down. We have our barrel here. We're going to start by cleaning the inside of this. Got the brass brush on our Pro Shot cleaning rod. We're going to start from the chamber and work towards the muzzle here. What that's going to do is it's going to remove a lot of the fouling, break the hard cooked on stuff loose, and get ready for a wet patch of CLP through there. Remove that stuff out of the barrel. Got our patch with some CLP on there, on our jag. We're going to run this the same direction from the chamber to the muzzle. Run that back and forth a handful of times. Use as many patches as necessary until you get a good clean one out the other end. And the inside's looking much cleaner. We're going to move on to our brush and our bottle of CLP. We're going to start on the outside here. Actually put some CLP all around the chamber there on the locking lugs and things like that. Basically what we're trying to do is just get the fouling and the dirt and grime out of the little crevices and crannies on the outside of the barrel. Any sharp edges or anything like that. We're just going to wipe away the excess fouling and grease and stuff with the rag here. Make sure there's no excess CLP left on there. Remember, it is a lubricant too, so if some is left behind, it's not a detriment. And that looks good. Moving right along to our slide. Going to start with our CLP. Putting some on either slide rail. We're just going to use our bristle brush. Try and break some of this stuff free. Go ahead and wipe away again our excess CLP with our rag. And take another close look at it inside and out. And I think we're okay there. So we're going to move on to our recoil spring. No need to disassemble this any farther or anything like that. Just take a look at it, make sure it's not damaged or wearing prematurely. We can wipe that off and reassemble that later. Moving on to our frame. This is as far as we're going to disassemble this gun today. If you need the firearm further disassembled, come and see me, the gunsmith at Smokin Gun Worx, and we can take it apart, replace parts, fix parts, detail clean it, things like that. So to clean our frame, we're going to grab some CLP. Go ahead and put it on our slide rails up here and rear. And we're going to grab our bristle brush and scrub those parts. And when we're finished then, we can of course grab our rag, wipe away our excess CLP. Paying close attention not to snag any of the rag fibers in here or leave anything behind that shouldn't be. And looking at that, that looks good. So beginning reassembly, we're going to start with our slide, get that assembled as a unit. Our barrel is in through the port in the front and then locks up into the recess in the top. Spring, larger end, always towards the muzzle of the firearm. There's a flat dish on the rear end of it here. Gonna compress that some. And there's actually a groove that sits in the bottom of the barrel. Now that our slide is assembled, we can go ahead and put it onto the frame. Paying attention to our corresponding grooves or slide rails. We're gonna start with the slide clear up at the front, picking up the first 2 slide rails all the way back, rearward until the slide locks onto the frame. After a quick function test, we'll be ready to go. Again, this is Keegin, the gunsmith at Smokin Gun Worx. Thanks for watching. Check us out at YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Look us up at smokingunworx.com.
Come on in and see us at Smokin Gun Worx, 8785 North Baileyville Road, or give us a call at 815-938-3006.